Nope.
No, we're starting all over.
Exactly. Take 2. All right, let's try this again. Thanks to the token black dude. All right, let's try this motherfucking shit again. Welcome to the Carl Summers Uncensored show. I am Carl Summers. And again, running the boards, half-assly, is Derek.
Just blame it on me because I'm black, dude.
You're the token black dude.
Yeah, you know.
We will Rodney King you in just a few minutes.
Hey, I'll go through all the money in 2 years like he did.
Smoking that crack. And our guests tonight are Dex Christmas and Brennan Shaw. Say hello, gentlemen.
How y'all doing?
Greetings.
Great. You can even get closer to the mic. You got.
You can make out with it if you'd like. I mean,
I would be careful with
dick
that
in your mouth,
because if it falls out, that's expensive.
We're fine. We're
Okay. Okay. And then our side guest is Rodney. Say hello, Rodney.
Hello, guys.
Hello, guys.
can't miss him. He has an orange hat on.
Yeah, he's hiding. He's got camo on.
So where are you guys going after the show? You said you're going south.
Actually, we're gonna probably hit up the nearest bar.
Titty bars.
Yeah, that might work.
God, I love titty bars.
It's always happy hour somewhere, bro.
Yeah, but they always take my money.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
It's fucking.
That's why I go with change.
That's
Dude.
why you walk in there with Monopoly money, man. You just.
I've put more bitches through college than you can probably shake a fucking stick at.
Dude, I find if you go to a strip club with change, that works even more, dude.
Oh man,
change.
You hit him a little harder. You just gotta throw it at him.
If they're sweating, it sticks to their back. If it falls, pick that shit back up and put it right back on there.
I know what else it'd take to stick to their back, but I mean.
Shaman. So
Shamans.
So is everybody doing good tonight though? Everybody good?
Yeah, everything's
Good?
good,
A
man.
little tipsy, having a great time.
What's that?
A little tipsy.
Oh, fuck yeah! As long as your cock falls out, we're good. Oh my God, it's Brandon's penis.
It's not even 12 o'clock yet.
Look at my cock. It's awesome.
It'd take a little bit more.
No, it wouldn't. Like $10.
Yeah, it's probably about that. Yeah. Gas is expensive now.
Gas is expensive. So, okay, since we're starting this over, what's in the future for you, Dex? Again.
Again.
I really don't know what's really in the future. I know that I have a fight in July.
Okay.
On the RFC in Tampa. For those, they can come out and support. Fighting a guy named Andrew Connors, not a bad fighter. It's pretty good. 2-1, or 3-1, 2-1.
Now, when you say he finishes all his fights, that means you're like first round stoppage, or
actually, yeah, all of them have been. The only fight that has not been a stoppage and a first round finish is that guy that just beat Jared, Gene, and he actually fought him to a unanimous decision, or a decision. It's all hearsay.
Right.
But either way, he hasn't met me yet, so.
Fuck no, you're gonna beat the shit out of him. If not, I'll jump in the ring and fucking.
Amen.
We'll tag team his ass.
All my pancakes are freaking.
Yeah, that's what
Fuck
I got.
yeah.
Them out.
Rub my nuts
That's what
across.
teammates are for, right?
Fuck
Catch him
yeah.
on the way out.
like what was it? Last weekend when Joe's son fought and they fucking gave him the fight. I'm like, we're gonna fuck him up in the parking lot afterwards. Oh wait, he's a minor. Shit.
Who cares?
I lost that age, man.
So what about you, Brennan?
Right now, I'm revamping my whole training regimen. I have a couple months, so hopefully my next fight it'll be spoken with Thomas Sauer. We're trying to get a title fight for me in about July against. It'll be a rematch against Andrew Nelson. Lost my fight against him last time, just because it was some issues backstage. Kind of got my head out of the game, and it'll be a whole new fight. Guy won't even have a chance this time around.
Hell yeah. So you're eating a lot cleaner and staying cleaner.
Yeah, eating a lot cleaner, working out close to about 2 or 3 times a day.
Yeah, usually my clean eating for fights is like chicken salad sandwiches with mayo and lots of sex, because that's clean. Well,
Yeah.
It's not clean while you're doing it, but I feel clean.
Well, yeah, of course.
Wash the shame off.
In the shower. I mean,
With some tears as well.
But now, okay, you're a wrestling coach for Lake Weir High School,
Yeah.
correct?
Yeah.
Okay, and
Okay.
What's that?
Go Canes.
Go Canes.
Yeah.
You got to put that dick in your mouth, man.
I'm sorry.
Go
I'm doing
Cane.
a bad job.
Because you're black.
No, I'm new to this whole dick sucking thing, you know?
Not from what I hear.
Yeah.
You know, I'm more like the licking the, you know.
The beehole.
Fudge.
You're like the only gay black dude I know, which is kind of cool.
Hey, man. It's all good, dude.
Shit happens.
Shit happened on his face. But so that's a cool thing, though. You're gonna keep doing that, or
Yeah, actually, I really enjoy being a coach. There's nothing better than having a little kid run up to you. You know, they lose, it doesn't even matter. They're just having a good time, and it's the best feeling in the world.
That's cool. Now, are you a full-time fighter? Or do you have a side job, or
No, actually, I'm a part-time fighter. I work full-time.
and where's that at?
Sunshine Utilities. It's a family business.
Sunshine Utilities.
We supply water. That's something that everybody needs.
To the needy,
Yep.
especially the kids in Africa.
Yeah.
Now, what about you, Brennan? You were what, a firefighter, EMT guy,
Firefighter EMT. I'm going for my paramedic in a couple of days here and
saving lives and
saving lives.
humping wives. That's what you do.
Kissing hands and shaking babies.
God,
All
damn,
about it.
that's freaking hot. 'Cause I want to shake a lot of babies.
That's usually how you do it. You just go,
Yeah, my wife eats a lot of babies.
hey.
Really don't know what to say to that.
No response at all.
It's just kind of like
Rodney's over there going, I know her. I know she does. You
on stage,
bastard.
props to you.
Yeah,
Props to her because she's good.
Hey, no
That too.
cleanup, man. That's all it is.
No muss, no fuss, man.
No more scratchy towels either.
Like the ones you like when they wipe it off in the shower. It's like, oh, what the? Oh yeah, it's the catch rag.
Yep. Oh
And then you
goodness.
gotta take another shower. It's just like,
Exactly. Oh, I have like a catch rag cardigan. You ever seen those? It's like a cardigan. It's like the itchiest fucking sweater, and you
Yeah.
blow off on it, as my wife likes to say. Could I blow off on your face? She's like,
Blow
you're
off.
so romantic.
Wait. She does that on your face?
She has a penis.
Oh, okay. Cool.
She's cool like
Thought
that.
he was the gay one.
You calling me?
whoa, she's got boobs. It's like she's like half and half. It's
You calling
okay.
me gay? What the hell, dude? You talking about blowing off on your face, bro? Come on.
Hey, if it's a,
Until you learn to work the boards, no talking.
Hey, buddy. I've been drinking.
That's funny. That's funny.
So Brendan's fighting. You're fighting Andrew Nelson again,
Yep.
right?
hopefully.
I like how you changed that.
I think.
Good change, yeah.
I think everybody at our gym's fought Andrew now.
Yeah, just
about.
I'm gonna.
I think Jared's missed out on him a bit.
Jared did miss out. I mean, I fought him. Joe's fought
Jared's
him.
trying to get to him at pro when
Yeah.
you go pros.
That'll be a good one. That'd be
Yeah.
stick him in there for the first pro fight.
Yeah.
There you go. So now, what style of fighting are you? I didn't ask Jared last week, and a lot of people were like, you didn't ask, and blah blah blah. I'm like, okay.
I'm definitely not a stand-up fighter. I'm pretty much just a midget, just a little bit taller.
Right.
So the stand-up game is definitely not mine. So
6 inches.
yeah.
I remember one of the first fights I saw you at. I was cornering this kid. He showed up and like his coaches and stuff didn't even come to the fight. He just showed up, had nobody to corner him. So
Those are the worst.
So Joe's like, he's like, hey, will you corner this guy? And I'm like, oh fuck, okay. I'm like, who are you fighting? He goes, Dex Christmas. I'm like, oh fuck. I was like, okay, well, what do you do when he goes? I kickbox. I do. I'm like, okay. The only thing I'm going to tell you not to do is kick. Do not kick. I go, because this cat's going to get you. And he's like, no, I got it. I'm like, don't kick. Okay, I'm not going to kick. We worked on it for like an hour. First thing he did, come out and throw a fucking kick.
Yeah.
Dex got him, beat the shit out of him. And then after the fight, the kid puked. I'm just like, that's your bucket now. See you later.
Yeah, you can have it. Here's your
Yeah,
trophy.
I was just, as soon as I saw him throw that kick and you took him down, I was like, yeah, well, I'm just going to hit that way. So,
Yeah, I definitely like to be on the ground. I mean, that's more my game.
Right.
You know, a lot of people say it's boring, but you know, if you stand back and look at the actual art of jiu-jitsu and what MMA really is, you know, it's mixed martial arts. You know, you mix it up. It's not boxing. You don't just stand up and kick each other and punch each other all
Right.
the time. You gotta be well prepared. So that's, you know, but I'm more of a ground game. If I can get it to the ground,
Right.
I feel better.
well, that's cool. Now, what about you, Brennan?
I've been training. I initially started with like karate and a jiu-jitsu. Like I started karate within that next week. I started a jiu-jitsu program. I've been doing that for about 7 years now. moved over with Coach Joe Sirocco for
New team trauma.
the
new team trauma.
I have been with them for about 4 years now. Had 4 years before that. It was kind of I say younger program working with little kids. Then we hit about like 17, 18. Kind of hated picking on little kids. Sick of teaching them too because they just kind of didn't want to learn it. And I wanted to make myself a better fighter. So I got introduced to Chris Hickman and Joe Sirocco and training with them ever since. And now we have the new team trauma with Joe Sirocco and Tommy Sauer. And I feel like now that we're here, I'm a better fighter. My ground game's gotten stronger. And that's about it, yeah.
Now,
his ground game has definitely gotten better.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, yeah.
Ah, yeah. So you were there when he first started out then?
Not at the gym. I was actually, it's crazy how the whole gym situation just kind of it fell apart, fell apart, and together.
Right.
At one time, his gym that he trained at, my gym, we actually trained at different gyms, and we kind of didn't like each other.
Oh, when it was what, USA
it was never like I hate that guy or I hate that gym. It was more like well, why don't you come over here instead of over there?
Right.
Why don't
That's when you guys were off baseline?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
And then when Tommy came to me one day and he's like, listen, why don't you go over to USA? And I've pretty much been with Tommy ever since I've started, even whenever Tommy was with Chris Hickman in USA Martial Arts at the beginning,
so you were way back then.
I go way back. I was a sophomore in high school when I started this stuff.
Holy shit.
Yeah, I go way back to whenever, it was shut the doors, kids go home, and you beat the tar out of each other.
I've heard about those days.
For 3 hours, and it was, he weighs 250 pounds, just go tap him out. It was those days.
Like Joe was telling me, there were times like when if like somebody had a beef with somebody else, like on Thursday, they'd just let him in the cage and beat the fuck out of each other.
They'd be like, all right, everybody go over there, do your own thing. These two guys get in the cage, solve what you got going on.
Right.
Come get us when you're done. I mean, there was nobody in there to tell you to stop. There's no.
There's some stories.
Oh man, it was crazy back then. But and then when I first started, I didn't have any problems with anybody because to me, you're in the sport because you love it and you want to better yourself. There is no, my team's better than your team. Everybody has their ups and downs.
Right.
Just a friendly competition.
It is. It's pretty much all it was. To me, it was. I mean, it was how much can you push me and can I push you? And I didn't have anybody at my gym that was my size. So when I came over and started rolling with them, it was like, my ground game got better night and day because I was going with somebody quicker.
Right.
And when you go against, bigger guys, they're a little bit slower.
So have you ever grappled with Joe?
All the time.
Yeah.
I'd love to.
Every time I do, man, I can't get him. He'll keep shit away, and I'm just like, God damn it.
Yeah, he's good. He's got a lot of experience.
Well, I know he's hot, isn't he? But now let me ask you this. I asked Joe and them last week if there was any, not so much Joe, but Jared. If there's anybody you could fight, anybody like to test your ground game and your stand up, who would you want to fight?
Realistically?
Yeah, anybody.
Gene. I want to fight Gene Herrera so bad. Yeah, the guy that just beat Jared. Simply because, he beat one of my teammates, and that's, it's just...
But do you think that'd be a good test for you,
I do.
Really?
Because I think I think he's a great fighter. I'm not taking anything from him.
Right.
I think he's a great fighter, and he's at that point right now where I feel Gene's at that point where he's about to go to the next level, the bigger show, and and I want to test myself to see if I'm ready, if I have enough experience, or I'd really like the chance to fight him, and I believe he actually just dropped in my weight class.
Oh, that's right, yeah, because Jared was wanting a rematch, and he dropped classes on him.
Yeah, he did. He dropped in my weight class, and I feel if I can get through Andrew Connors,
right,
which was a good fight for Gene. Obviously, they went all 3 rounds. And if I can get through Andrew Connors, I think the next best thing for me would be Gene.
Now, are you trying to change up your game? Like you've seen
No.
his last fight, you're going to stay the same?
I don't change.
You're not going to try something like do something a little different, maybe train more here or train less there. And
I mean, yeah, you work on what your weakest points are, but when it comes time to actually fight, I'm going to do what it takes to win. Right. And I'm going to stick to my strongest points.
Okay.
And if my strongest points aren't working, then what else do I have to lose? Then, yes, I'll try.
Okay.
Try something.
Right. Anything works out.
I'll throw from right field if I have to.
Would you stick a finger in his butthole?
Just a thumb.
Of course.
I would.
Yeah. Why not? It's an oil check. That's what we used to call it. It's actually a wrestling move.
That's it.
Makes a move. Yeah.
Yeah, I saw on ESPN somebody got
They got in trouble for that.
yeah,
Yeah. He got sued. Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah, because he oil checked him.
Oil checked.
Yeah, but he signed a waiver, so everything's okay.
I call it like ringing the doorbell. Ding dong.
Just a little bit.
But the thing is like I get real dirty and I'll do it to myself, and then I'll look
Oh,
at you and give myself the Hitler because it's like rattlesnake venom. A little bit will get you. A little bit right there.
Yeah.
But what
Knock
about
your
you?
socks off.
What about you? Who in the whole MMA world? Who would you want to fight?
I'll go completely unrealistic on this one. It'd have to be I have to say Uriah Faber, just because back in the day before he got the UFC, he's kind of just the pioneer against UFC for guys minding Dex's size. Because before they got bantamweight, the lowest they were going were 155, which was completely unrealistic for me. Walk around 135. I'm fat at 140. If I was to be at 155, I'd be slow, sluggish. There wouldn't be a fighter in me. And the fact that he pioneered just the lower weight classes in the Ultimate Fighter is really what.
Now look at him, he sucks.
Uriah Faber?
He gets his ass beat.
Yeah, he hasn't been good streak at all, but
I mean, what was it? Cruz he was supposed to fight. Luckily, he was lucky that Cruz got hurt. I think
Yeah, well,
Cruz
Mike
would
Brown's
kick his
lucky.
ass.
Mike Brown's kind of lucky that Uriah Faber broke both of his hands.
Yeah, true.
Now wasn't Mike Brown? Wasn't he on the Ultimate
guy's
Fighter
still a
one
warrior,
time?
too.
Yeah.
Mike Brown wasn't he on the Ultimate Fighter?
No, I don't.
Well,
Wasn't
like
he?
Jeremy May was that? No, that's Matt Brown. I think that's
Yeah.
who that was.
Never. No, I mean anybody that can break their hand on the first couple punches of the fight, and then break their other hand, in the second round.
Needs to drink
It's-
more milk.
Yes.
Franklin does it all the time.
It still fights through the whole,
Yeah.
5 rounds. I mean, you're a trooper.
Yeah.
I mean, you're a warrior. I mean, you're ready for the battle, and not.
Now, who do you look up to in the whole thing that keeps?
Actually, George St. Pierre.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I like him as his character. He doesn't talk trash. I don't really like to talk trash that much. It's they try to get me to do it, and I just don't like to do it. It's just
Well,
fight
it just
you
shows that you're a humble enough guy, and that
yeah.
it speaks volumes about your character. You know what I'm
It
saying?
does.
But why go out there and talk shit and then you get knocked the fuck out? It's
Exactly.
like
That's the thing, man.
then you just look like a bigger dick.
You ain't lying.
That's like with that St. Pierre, that Nick Diaz fight just now. It was St. Pierre being humble about it. Diaz was popping off at the mouth. And after a while, obviously started getting to him. And I guess at the end of the night, it still shows that the humbleness of GSP took over Diaz's showboating and just bad-mouthing him. And
Well, even like when he
All
fought Matt
professionalism.
Serra up there, when he beat Matt Serra, the Canadians were all booing and shit like that, and he was like, it was just a build up of the show, so it speaks volumes. But so who do you look up to in your fight world?
I'd have to say the same guy. GSP is just
Really?
overall. He's not only is he just a fighter, but he's also an analytical athlete. He looks at other fighters, watches their game, watches their past fights, sees how they do, and then tries to determine how they would act to his fighting, to his styles. Because he has a methodical approach to each opponent that he fights.
I like Fedor.
Yeah.
He's awesome. Fedor's bad.
Emelianenko?
Yeah.
Yeah, oh yeah.
That dude,
He's just a brute.
he's funny. So anything else new going on in your life, man? Girls?
Nah, still with the same old girl. Man.
Are you really?
Yeah. 4-something years.
Really?
Off and on.
Where's she at tonight?
She's in bed. She's got to work in the morning.
Where's she work at?
Yeah. She works at a restaurant called Dish.
Dish.
Yeah, it's one of those healthy places. I don't go there.
Neither do I.
man.
'Cause
It's a
I'm too
little
fucking
sexual.
fat.
It is a little bit.
God damn. Okay, now I'm going to put Brendan on the spot.
What's up?
Now, last Saturday,
Yeah.
before your fight, you said you have a Batman tattoo.
Yes, I do.
So I need you to look at that camera,
Let's
drop
go.
trow, and show me that tattoo. Because
Got a belt
Whoa,
buckle.
what are you doing?
he's going to drop trow.
You gonna enjoy it?
In front of me?
Yeah, why not?
Why not?
Why not? Fuck, you roll with the guy.
Shit.
Why not? Yeah.
Pecker's on your arm
It's
half
only
the
gonna make
time.
us this
Most of
much
the time.
closer. I'm gonna look that way
It's
now.
just whatever.
Now get over here in the camera to see that
We
shit.
got the camera right
Oh.
here.
Careful now.
Holy
Right
shit.
there. Showing off everything.
Can you see it, Derek?
Boom.
Yeah, dude, that's kind of badass, actually.
It's got everything on there.
That is crazy.
Want to lift a little higher, some cheek for you?
No, I'm good. You can lower that.
That's funny. That is pretty funny.
That's interesting.
That's
That's dedication.
That is
Yeah,
dedication.
It's been an obsession since I was about 2 years old.
Oh, really?
So
Speaking of redneck, you know, I got my deer antlers.
Let me see. Turn that. Let's see. We're looking at
everybody's got a
tattoos.
tattoo here.
Let's see that. Oh,
Those
yeah.
deer antlers right
Tattoo
there.
show and tell today.
What about you, Rodney?
Oh, I got a couple of them.
Let's see.
Oh, he's a redneck. He's fucking hell on wheels over
Got a
here.
cross,
Is he
got-
really?
Got a John Deere tattoo there.
He does
too.
got a John Deere tattoo.
Do you for real? Let me
Look at
see
that.
that.
He's
He
got
said
a
little
Browning
redneck.
symbol. I mean, he's got like, you know, a little bit of everything. John
Aw.
Look at that.
And his nipples pierced.
Ladies, nipples pierced.
Fuck, that's funny.
Deere. Look out.
Look out. So, okay, we were playing a little game on the way down here tonight.
F, marry, kill.
Death, marry, kill.
No, F, marry, kill, dude.
Oh,
F.
fuck, marry, and kill.
Death.
Do I want to play this game right now?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you
We
do.
have
Okay.
Oprah Winfrey, Rosie O'Donnell, and Ellen DeGeneres.
Neither one of them.
You got to
Marry
kill
one,
one,
kill
fuck
one,
one, and kill
fuck.
one.
You gotta do it.
Who would
I
you
have
do?
to?
One
Yep.
of them,
Have to.
each 3 of them for each 3 activity.
What's my options again?
Rosie O'Donnell,
Okay,
Oprah Winfrey, and Ellen DeGeneres.
I'd probably bang the Ellen
Okay.
because she ain't had no other dick in her life
That you know of.
that I know of. Oh man, I don't even know.
Well, my argument while you're thinking about it was, what if the chick that you're fucking is the one you want to kill? Because you could like angry husband her ass
It could be
while
both
you're
at the
doing
same time.
That was my argument, but they're
See,
like,
it has to be 3.
but
There's
the-
3
But
women
then
for 3
again,
things.
that's what we call the anger bang on these days, and that actually makes them fall in love.
the angry husband.
Yes, so you don't want to do
Yeah,
that.
Yeah,
Get a little obsessive.
that's crazy.
These days you got to be nice to them.
What about you, Brennan?
I'd have to marry. I said marry Ellen.
Mm-hmm.
And fuck Oprah. Probably kill Rosie O'Donnell.
Really?
Yeah.
Oof.
Just because, Ellen,
Who has the most money?
Oprah.
does.
Bro.
I'd marry
But
her.
see, Ellen
There you
started. She started.
I mean, what the hell?
You don't have to have sex with her.
No, I don't have to.
Really?
I just marry her. I
This is
just
my wife, Oprah.
take
She's
the
got
money
Yeah,
and
but see,
Hell.
get Oprah pregnant, she's gonna start doing all that.
Can't get
mess.
her old ass pregnant.
Hey, you
Yeah,
never
exactly.
Know, man. Set
Might have
records.
some super sperm.
And why would you even like?
Apparently, I do.
You don't have to finish. I mean, you, just,
Freaking broke the Trojan wall, man.
You can just spit on her back and see what
Pull a Houdini on her.
you can Superman her.
Done.
You know what the Houdini is,
Oh
right?
yes, man. You tag one of your friends in there and walk right in on that.
Oh no, I thought it was where you spit on her
No.
back and then when she turns around, you blow it in her face.
I thought that
No.
was a Superman.
I know what the Spider-Man is, right? Freaking nut in your hand, catch it at her, just fucking throw it right at her.
Oh, dude, that's nice.
You're a comic book nerd. Nerd.
Hey, it happens.
That is fucking
But you
funny.
gotta try it. You can be like, eh.
That is funny. So
would
now
be
without
fun,
getting
man.
now, is your girlfriend going to listen to this show later?
Probably.
Oh shit. So I should really not ask you too bad of questions, or is she cool like that?
You can shoot.
She's cool like that.
She's cool.
Okay, cool. So who's the nastiest bitches you've been with lately?
Oh man. Lately,
Hey, dude,
Lately,
Well, I
you
mean,
said
like
four.
in your life. I'm sorry, not lately, because no disrespect to your girl, but
you
I
about to
was
put me
gonna say,
really
she's
on the
listening
spot
to the
right
show.
now.
He said he's been with her for 4 years, dude.
Dex is
You
newly
won't-
single, ladies. Newly
Well,
single now.
There was this one chick, like 2 weeks ago. Just kidding.
Emphasizing. No,
Let's
I'm
see,
kidding.
the dirtiest one. Man,
because we've had some conversation
we'll just
before.
say first names. How's about that?
You don't have to say
Oh,
any
yes,
names.
say-
You,
Oh, no names?
You,
Okay,
you don't have
that's better,
to,
That's better. Oh man, this is.
unless she's like
she a little
Portuguese and
fake.
shit. Then she won't understand. what the
She's
fuck
one
we're
of those girls where I don't even want to tell my best friend about it.
saying. Really?
Yeah,
Are you listening?
it was horrible, man.
Really?
Yeah, it was the worst. It was one of those nights where I'll tell you what, the club they need to turn the lights on before you walk out. It was one of those nights.
Really?
Yeah, it was bad, dude. It was bad.
Where was this at?
It was in Ocala.
Oh, for
Oh
real?
yeah.
Of course it's okay.
Worst thing is I brought her to my actual house.
Oh, shit.
Yikes!
Yeah. She knew where I lived after that. I was like,
She keeps showing up.
no. Call
Oof.
the cops.
Forget random letters at the door.
No,
And Brandon's got some good stories. Let's hear. Let's
Yeah,
hear
I
one
wanna
of your
hear one.
nasty
Yeah.
skank hoes that you've been with.
Ooh, I'm going to go with in the past couple of years. I've doubled it up a bit. Kind of picked up my game. Came newly single after.
how do you pick up your game when you're still getting nasty ones?
Well, no,
Good
as,
question.
not by nasty as dirty as in would do more stuff than
You mean like
previously
okay?
before.
We could have clarified
they're
that.
more-
Like
they're more
a
open.
dirty girl could still be a clean girl, but she's like a dirty girl.
Yeah, she likes
Yeah.
like
Like she does freaky stuff.
like she'll lick
talking
your
like-
beehole.
Yeah.
Yeah, so,
Oof.
Oof.
or sticking in her boot, she won't even
Marry
jump.
me.
One of those. Like
So-
was the question: would you ever go ass to mouth?
Ooh, fuck yeah.
Ass to mouth.
Yeah.
Mm.
ATM, man.
Huh?
Slide that card.
What about you, Rodney?
Take the Browns to the
Me?
Super Bowl.
Yeah, this got a
Craziest
redneck.
girl I've ever been with. I would have to say this Puerto Rican chick I dated for a
Oh
while.
yeah, they're well. I mean, I ain't talking about like attitude crazy. We're talking about just crazy. in
Oh,
general.
she was crazy.
Okay.
Like where she let you take a dump on her stomach or something?
Oh, shit.
I'm not sure I would even ask anybody to do that.
Really?
That wouldn't even turn me on.
No.
I think it's the fact to see how far they go. Dedication
Yeah,
is
it's
what
just
I'm
the-
all
It's
about.
just the question
What?
itself. It's just.
What if she called
It's
you-
not the actual act. It's the question itself.
What if she called your bluff?
And said, yeah, shit on me.
Yeah.
What would you do?
She should be fucking plastic.
What if you
I
didn't
don't-
even have to? You just be like,
Yeah.
pull my finger.
What if you like,
I'm going to take a crap on you. Do it. Oh, stage fright.
I can't even poop with my door open.
Are you serious? Man,
You gotta get used to that, man. I'm sitting there at home just freaking flip open and freaking.
I have my wife come in while I'm taking a shit, and we
No,
have that's some of the best conversations when you're pooping.
You're
That's no-
concentrating.
Because that's when you're most honest, is when you're pooping. Because that you all your guards are down at that
Yeah.
point.
No.
You got smells and sounds coming out,
Even the king was
weird
like a fool.
shit. You know,
Yeah.
like my ass sometimes sounds like a waterfall. It sounds like I'm peeing out my butt. And my wife will be in the other room. She goes, "Is that your ass?" And I'm like, "Yes, dear. It's your cooking because it's so wonderful."
Yeah.
Yay!
We go through that sometimes when we're cutting weight and stuff. You know, you got to take all that
All that water weight.
that diuretic stuff.
Mhm.
Oof, that stuff's horrible.
Oh yeah.
And when I was in high school, I was cutting a lot of weight in high school,
Mhm.
and I had to take some of those things. I was at the Walgreens with my mom, and believe it or not, you have to be 18 to buy this stuff.
Yeah.
Why? What, are you gonna get high off of laxatives?
It's the feeling, though. You know, sometimes you're taking nice
The
shit.
feeling of taking shit gets you high?
No, it's just that feeling. You know, just emptiness. Just feel ready. Just
I don't
a big
understand
relief has been offered.
I don't know what this world's coming to. You have to be
dude,
18
how
to
did
buy
this show
laxative.
turn to talking about taking shit?
We told you this was gonna happen.
Dick and fart jokes, man.
We
I'm
told
out
you
of-
this was
We
gonna
covered all
happen.
the fighting.
and I'm tired, and I'm totally out of fart jokes. So we're talking about shitting and
Oh, my God.
Rodney's Puerto Rican girlfriend. and-
Movies too, man.
I tell you, for all those kids out there that are trying to lose weight, I tell you, man, that magnesium citrate or whatever, it's in the little green bottle, clear bottle at Walgreens, nastiest shit in the world.
Oh yeah,
Oh yeah.
yeah. Derek took me to a place a while back. It's out there off of 200 up there in Ocala. Well, out there by the Marion Oaks. What's that place called?
The Marquete de Pueblo.
say that again.
It sounds.
Put your mouth to it so people can hear it.
The
Cup it.
Marquete de Pueblo.
Yeah, it's out there by Marion Oaks. It's like a grocery store, but they have like Puerto Rican food in there.
Awesome food, dude.
It
Oh
was
my
good,
God.
but like I got all this food, ate a little bit, it fucking cleaned me out. I was like,
Oh, yeah.
holy shit.
Going to Taco Bell, getting a quesadilla.
Hey, man, I ate at the Armpit Palace on 200, and I was shitting for a week, remember?
Oh, that's right. Yeah, that Indian food.
Yeah, don't eat there. Armpit Palace sucks.
I'm not sure I'm going to eat something that starts with armpit.
Yeah,
Well-
no armpit, man.
Oh, yeah, okay.
It's got a point.
Yeah, that's a pretty good point. Armpit? No, I think I'll go to the calf muscle instead.
That is too funny. So, no beehole jokes, huh? No licking of the
Yeah,
beehole.
get a little serious out there. Bring it up to him. Just
I know
you ever try?
it's
You
like
ever-
he's
ever go in there.
it's like he's not curious, you know. It's like
No, I'm good on that.
You ever accidentally just slip right in? You know, just get a little too excited.
Oh
and just
man, you don't even know what that's called, dude.
what's that?
Oh man, I'm trying to think of it now.
It's the Hershey Highway, man.
That's called the sneak attack.
The sneak attack.
Yeah, sneak attack. You ever done that?
Mm.
You just.
just gotta run in at her.
Yeah, dude. It's called sneak attack or head through the headboard. I mean, either one, because it's gonna happen.
That's funny. Yeah, oh man, here's one story. When I was in the Marine Corps, I was dating this chick. I was in rehab for drinking, and
One time in band camp.
well, no, this chick, she was in the Navy and she was working there because she was pregnant, so they pulled her off her duty because she was a jet craft mechanic. Side note, but they pulled her out to put her like here so she could stay off her feet or whatever the fuck it was. But
So she knows the way around the tools. What you're
yeah,
saying.
yeah. So she called me one night and was like, hey, let's get together. So we went to her house and I'm fucking the shit out of her from behind, right? And this pregnant chick, and I have
Carl
a thing
Jr. pops right out.
well, I have a thing for pregnant women. They just something
Hey,
about them.
I heard it's a little bit tighter on a pregnant woman.
Not really.
No?
No.
Because of the weight of the
No.
pushing down on it.
No, but
No?
this freaky bitch, she's like, "Oh, hit me," and I'm like, "What? I'm from Wyoming. I've never experienced that shit." I'm like, "What?" She's like, "Hit me," and I'm like, "Ah." I like that, a little bit of a tap, and she's like, "Hit me harder, you motherfucker!" I hit her right where her skull meets her spine and knocked that bitch out. Now it got tight. It was like. I was like, and I couldn't help. I couldn't help but finish. I was like, oh my god.
I mean, that's a catch-22 situation. Do you stop or do you keep on going?
You had no choice. Her shit tightened up. It was like,
Like, ooh.
You had to stop somehow.
well, when I
Had
was
to get out.
when I was done,
Dude,
I'm not gonna just stop.
Oh, man.
I'm a dirty motherfucker, man.
At least you can't get pregnant.
Exactly. But the fucked up thing was like a couple weeks later, we're doing it. And she's
She
on
had
top.
stitches removed.
No, I was surprised she's still talking to her. No, she her water broke while she was on top.
Oh, shit.
Oh,
That was
you
weird.
sure?
Well, yeah.
wow, you did a good job.
Well, I looked at her. I'm like, "Did you just piss on me?" And she's
No,
like,
she
"No, I
squirted.
think my water broke." And she gets up and it's just coming out. I'm like,
did you keep going?
"No." She wanted to stop and go to the hospital. I was like, "You're selfish.
Man, I would have finished.
You're fucking selfish.
I would
That
have
must have been a
finished.
pretty.
It's always about you. It always leads back to them somehow."
Like, hey,
It was
hold
only
on.
30
whoa.
seconds longer she needed. That's it.
Can you use your hand?
Well, I was a little worried about giving the baby an STD though. You know.
Yeah, it was about that time.
Cause I picking crust off the head of my dick and weird shit like that. Yeah, I was dirty back then. Now my wife's dirty and I'm scared. My wife is freaky. She's like, "Hey, I got a bottle opener and a fucking tube of toothpaste.
Plug your wife.
The fuck are you doing?" Kika
She's
Productions.
just experimenting.
Where are you finding this
KikaProductions.com
stuff?
for all your video needs. She'll videotape the shit out of anything you want.
I still want a fucking scene, Carl.
You doing what?
I still want a fucking scene, man.
Oh, in her movies?
Yes, anything.
Oh yeah.
Actually, I'm going to be starring in one of her movies. Eventually.
Let's do this.
Shooting for it.
We can get Dex in there to do something crazy.
Oh, yeah. I'll stand on my hands or
You
something.
want to dress like a clown?
Yeah, I'll stand in the
You-
background and just wave.
Do that? That's funny.
It's a walk on roll. Hey, Max.
Should be that awkward guy in the background, just standing there.
I'll be that guy, the good looking guy. Kind of like could be Bruce Willis. Got to shave my head because ain't much up there.
That's funny. Well, you could do that.
I'm a young Bruce Willis that's trying to act.
There you
It's
go.
like I don't know how. Just got to go a little further. Like I'm trying too hard.
Hmm.
You know,
I see that. You're trying.
that's all it is.
with
As long as you
boners.
try.
Hey, have you noticed Swervy hasn't been in here, dude?
I think he fell asleep.
No, I think we're doing good then right now.
I don't know where he
That's
fell asleep.
awesome. The black guy didn't fuck up the radio show.
Again.
Again.
Yes.
So now Jared's trying out for the Ultimate Fighter in what 2-3 weeks?
Yeah.
The tryouts in Vegas.
some-
Now, are you planning on doing anything like that or?
Well, I mean, I've been waiting for my time at 125. You know,
Right.
I don't know. I don't know if they're gonna do a 125 or not. I mean, I've thought about going up to 135, but I'm giving up 20, 30 pounds if I do that. I walk around at 125. I don't cut any weight.
Oh, really?
No, I don't cut a single pound. That's why, when I was an amateur fighting, I was fighting 145, 135. I know it's bad to say now, but I can say it because I'm a pro. But I used to tape weights to the inside of my legs.
Are you fucking kidding?
Oh, hell no. I used to tape weights, man. Because you have to weigh within a certain weight, of your opponent. And there's been times where, hell, I got on the scale one time, and I don't know, I must have just miscounted the weights. I don't know, I graduated from Bellevue. I can't count.
Thank you.
But I got on the scale. and I
Public
was like-
everycation, everybody.
yeah.
Florida education.
Get that education.
Stay school.
I was like 12 pounds underweight, and I was like, oh shit, I was like, I gotta make weight.
You like that, huh?
I heard that.
What? Oh, that's where we coming.
We name drop, man.
Oh, I thought he fell asleep. Derek was like, "Oh, you ain't been here. We're doing good." I think he's sleeping.
But so,
Cool,
anyways, I
Angel.
looked at the ref and I was like, I guess I'm gonna go chug some water or something, So or the commissioner, I don't know what he was. But anyway, so I walked off and I went and as awkward as it is, I cupped and lifted and let my buddy tape some more weights to my legs and I went back in
And you're worried about me showing off my tattoo.
well, I mean it's
And you got a guy taping some shit to your nuts.
I mean,
Well, it's his buddy.
You got to do what you got to do, man. I mean,
Are you
I
that
do
good of
what
a
I have to
buddy?
do.
I mean,
Would you wipe his ass if he broke both arms?
You know they were.
I
gonna
get
do
somebody to do it for him. I'm the guy that gets you the guy.
He knows the guy.
He knows the guy.
That knows the guy.
That knows the guy that's gonna do the. Yeah, okay, that sounded weird.
He's gonna stick his
Give
hand
me
in
a
my
check
ass.
if you want. Man. Whatever you need.
Awkward.
Yeah, but no. Anyways, I walked back in and hell, I must have misread the thing or something, or the scale must have been wrong the first time because I got back on and I was like 10 pounds too heavy. Yeah, somehow I'd gained like 25 pounds. You know,
what the
taping
hell
them
did you
weights
eat?
on.
And they never fucking.
So I told the ref, I was like, I think I drank too much water, so I got to piss. I was like, I'll go to the bathroom right now. And when I took off with a weight, lost 10 pounds, and I made weight, right?
They never caught on.
Well, I mean, how did they not? You know, how did they not know what was going on? How do you lose 10 pounds on a piss?
That's a big shit, dude.
Yeah, the shit in the piss, man.
He took the 10
I've
pounds.
lost
That's a
some weight.
big
That's
pound.
a
I mean,
big
that's
old
like you're calling in the plumbers on that one. I mean,
I've had some pretty big dudes, man.
so, you know, but yeah, there's been, I mean, I've had to do all kinds of, he has to drink waters now.
Yeah, I had to drink water for that.
You know,
This
I mean,
last
he
fight I
knows-
just had.
Oh, did you really?
Yep, it was. Guy came in at 144. We were fighting at 135. I drank about 6 pounds of fluid. I weighed in at 133. You know, I weighed in a little under. It's never bad. So that put me at 139, 140, which were within 5 pounds of each other. By the time the fight came, I was back to 133. We were within 11, 12 pounds of each other, and it was noticeable. You could
Right.
tell just because sheer size, and it's 10 pounds doesn't sound like much, but when it's at our weight class, 10 pounds is night and day.
Right.
You know,
Well,
Not trying to make excuses. It's truly is.
Right. Well, the fight I had in Sanford, one of the guys on the card, he had to go he went to like a buffet because he was so underweight. He had to go to a Chinese buffet and Chris and Joe were telling him, you need to go fucking eat. And I mean, eat. This kid like ate so much after weigh-ins, he went and puked. He ate so much.
that's what I did. And I mean, I drank so much water at the wing house one time. I had to drink 2 pitchers of water. I had to make up 12
I knew
pounds.
you look familiar.
What's that?
I've probably seen you at the wing house. My boys, now we're name dropping the wing house here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
What's up, wing house?
Fucking wings, all right?
Yeah.
So does Swervey. Oh, I'm supposed to ask you, Charles from the gym, CC, Crash.
Yes.
He wants to know if about making weight if you have to whack off.
This guy.
That's a big load, dude.
Dude, and I'm pretty sure it's still there.
Dropping
Like,
fucking loads.
That's a pretty. If you're
Actually-
dropping weight like that,
Well, actually, you know,
I like to just whack off to whack off.
There is a funny story behind that. And I'm glad this is uncensored. But once I've never missed weight in my life. You know, never ever have I missed weight, and I've always been, pretty honest. But when I was in high school, I was cutting a lot of weight. I mean, I had to go to a doctor to get signed off because I didn't have enough body fat to actually compete in a sport.
Are you fucking
I was
kidding?
cutting so much weight,
nice.
and so senior year, cutting a lot of weight. Or actually, it was my sophomore year. I'm sorry, sophomore year, I was cutting a lot of weight. I was cutting about 20 pounds. You know, and anyways, weigh-ins for districts, and the way they do it in wrestling is once you're in the weigh-in line, you're not allowed to leave. You got there's multiple people weighing in at the same time. So I checked my weight, and I was like 0.2 over or something like that. And they do it by the decimal, so the point really matters. And I had to lose 0.2. The refs were walking in, so you know I couldn't leave the weigh-in area. So and you're not allowed to cut weight in front of them. So the only other best option I had was to go to the bathroom. I had done shit my brains out for the past 2 days. I had nothing left. So what I did was is I put on my sweatpants and my sweatshirt and thought about the hottest girl I could.
Oh shit!
Yep. Right in the bathroom.
None of that.
Got it out. I made weight. I was 103.0.
Was there a bunch of people in the room while you're doing it?
No, it was actually thank God that the bathroom was kind of separate from, it was the same area locker room, but it kind of like, there's a wall locker
The tech guy was
separated
right
it.
next to him filming him.
So,
There's a
it
video
was,
on YouTube. probably.
That's fine. I mean, 1 million hits. Woohoo!
Start getting some money. So do you whack off there, Brendan, for weigh-ins?
Not weighing. It's not weighing.
You just whack off to whack off?
Depends on the day. Yeah.
Just for shits and giggles.
What about you, Rodney? You whack off
Every day.
every day?
every day.
Who do you think about?
Everybody.
Everybody.
That's almost creepy.
He's thinking of that beard. Dude.
Welcome.
Thinking about you later. You never know.
That's fucking hot, dude. I think about me too when I do it. I'm like, oh god,
yeah,
I'm so
just-
Well,
hot.
you have to be in it. I mean, somehow, right?
Or somewhere.
You can't just imagine.
Or like my grandma's neighbor. You ever think about like your grandma's neighbor, like this old bitch that bitches at you for walking on her grass, and like, get off my lawn.
like
Get
30
off the
years
fucking
ago,
ass.
yeah.
Betty
that?
White. Betty
35,
White.
40 years ago.
Oh
See,
man.
I'm all about the ass and the legs.
Oh yeah, I'm totally an ass man. Ask Derek, man. I will shove my head up a woman's ass and wear it like a hat. Oh God, I love asses.
Motorboat tits, huh? You motorboat them ass cheeks.
Oh God, I would. Oh, my wife's got like this nice. I'm sorry, honey. She got this nice ass
Like
that's
your
just
wife.
really firm and big, and I get all crazy on it. And she's like, stop.
Now plug your wife.
Yeah, he's not gonna be able to stand up for a couple minutes now.
Oh, I plugged her earlier. What's up? So, anything you want to promote? You know?
But yeah, thanks, Charles. Appreciate
Yeah. Any other questions?
Put
You
me on
Yeah,
the
I say any
spot.
questions. Send them
fucking
all.
little queer.
So the one question Charles wants to
Oh,
ask.
here's a question. Let me run this by you. Brennan already heard it, but you were thinking about it. Fallon Fox, that transgender fighter that's fighting in the women's division now.
Wait, transgender.
Yeah, I
she
heard
got
that one.
it got its things cut off, and now it looks like a woman, and it was a man
Dude,
previously.
I don't think that's kind of fair. It's
Yeah.
still a
What is the
man
legal
fighting
document?
but now hold
Yeah,
on.
but
one
what's
sec.
the testosterone level?
Yeah, what's the legal
Because-
documentation say? If it says it's a girl,
Right, but it was a dude.
if it's cleared as a chick, it should be fighting as a chick.
I don't buy that bullshit.
That's what
I really don't know
do.
what to call it. I mean,
Yeah.
it's one of those things where, well, I guess a girl. I mean, you can call it a
it's
girl.
If it has all the parts and all the bells and whistles,
Does it have
a
a
chick
vagina?
does. It's a chick.
No, it's a sore.
It's post-op surgery. You know, it's a woman now by looking, but still,
Now, what
you're
does she
you're
look
a
like?
dude.
Pull up a picture of her?
You're a dude, and you can in fighting women. You're a dude.
Not necessarily.
It should be reversed though, because usually somebody's transferring from a dude to a chick. They're already a chick anyway.
In the mind.
And
He's got a. She has a mindset, or he has a mindset of a girl. I'm
Since they
assuming.
lift a little
Right.
bit lighter.
I don't
Okay.
know, dude.
I mean,
I
why?
just-
Yeah.
I mean, because you see somebody that's like that, and you're
They
like,
start
wow,
throwing
what a
punches like
whip.
this.
Yeah,
Stop it.
Well, I saw a
Stop
video
the
of.
body.
Well, I saw a video of it training before, and she's pretty.
I saw a video of it training.
Speaking of it, Carl,
No,
pretty
now would you have
close.
sex with a transgender woman?
No.
For real?
Nah, I couldn't.
Come on, Rodney.
Nah.
I could probably test drive it. I mean,
Why not? It's there. It's not like you're like moving a
I would
dick
check
to
it out.
get to
I
the
would check
Dude,
it out.
it's
it's
still
post op.
a
It's post op.
dude.
You don't know.
serious question right now.
Okay.
I would have
You're at the bar. You meet this really fine, foxy lady. Okay, nice ass, tits, everything. Okay,
Correct.
take her home. She pulls out a thing bigger than yours. What do?
Does she have a vagina
only
below
has
it?
an
It's
a-hole.
a totally a dude.
Just an a-hole and a peener. Yep.
Did my friends see me leaving with it?
Everybody's
Yes.
seen you
Here's
leave.
what I do. I duct tape it to
You
the
announced
stomach.
it.
Hmm.
Duct tape it to the stomach, and
You've thought about this. You've been given this scenario.
yeah, no, this is $1 million question. Like it's been asked to me before.
Hmm.
What would you do? $1 million. What would you do?
For $1 million?
Yeah, $1 million?
No, I mean it's just $1 million.
Oh, okay.
Now,
It's the $1 million.
I was like, shit, for
Oh.
$2,000, I'd suck a dick, probably.
No, if you
Choke on
said it was
everything.
$1 million question, like you get $1 million.
No. It's
No.
it's
Yeah,
like
no.
It's just a really
it's
good
the-
question.
Yeah, it's a really good question. It's
Okay.
like $1 million
Now,
question.
I got a bad question for you. Am I fucked up at the time? Like, am I coherent?
You're just using that as an escape.
Yeah.
now.
Yeah,
that's-
that's
that's-
your excuse, because
Oh,
you're just
drunk,
like every
bro,
drunk girl
fuck
out there.
dudes.
I was drunk. Like, no, I asked you to get a Snickers
That's
and
part
you
of-
still got it.
Nah.
Damn,
dude,
you're
I
rough.
don't know.
It doesn't give him a chance.
I don't know.
You know what?
Why not?
Fuck
She
it, why
was hot
not?
enough to leave the bar.
Fuck
with you?
yeah, why not?
That goes back
But
to
I would point out that we only did it in the butt.
Your butt.
But whose butt?
That,
did you
that
get?
that's not the question. All I'm saying is we did it in the butt, and I made it breakfast. Here's some eggs.
Did you say Vegs? With a V? Because it doesn't.
No, get the fuck out.
Now get the fuck out and forget my address.
Please.
But
Don't tell
I would
anybody.
pull some CIA shit on it. I would put a mask over its head so it can't see. Drive it around a little bit. Go to my
Then
house.
bring it over.
Yeah.
But
Even
the
though
thing
you
is,
live
you don't
right
know what it
around the
has
corner
until
from
you
the
get it
bar.
home.
True.
But
Does
when
it
you-
have like fake titties or? Because I'm gonna
I mean,
play
it's
with
got
them on the.
It's got really nice tits. I mean,
They're
really nice, like, good.
doctor made titties.
Oh, yeah.
Because I'm gonna play with them. I'm gonna drive down
Oh,
the road
absolutely.
and
I'll
reach
motorboat
out.
him. Boom, boom, boom.
I don't know why you're driving. I don't know if you're gonna motorboat while you're driving. I mean, that's a little
You
dangerous.
can do a lot of things when you're driving.
Rodney's done that shit.
I've had sex while I was driving.
Exactly. Rodney's a freaky
I'll go back.
motherfucker.
Yeah, I did on my way back from Daytona.
Rodney is actually the one that taught me how to. Well, didn't teach me, but he informed me on how to do a Kentucky pile driver.
I'm a little
Entail.
behind on that.
That
Yeah.
is, Rodney was like, me and Rodney were out one time, and we're just getting fucked up. We were drinking things that I think Rodney was picking shit up off tables, just drinking this
Probably.
shit.
I've seen him do it before.
You have, remember? Yeah.
I have.
And well, Rodney's like, hey, motherfucker. And I'm like, what's up, Rodney? Quit calling me a motherfucker. And he goes, hey, remember that? You know what a Kentucky pile driver is? I'm like, entail, because now I'm interested.
As we are.
Interested. He goes,
As we are right now.
it's where you're doing a chick from behind on a tile floor. Got that, motherfucker? And I'm like, what is with the motherfucker? And he goes, and then right when you're about to come, you knock her hands out from under her and she falls face first and chips a tooth. And I'm like, very nice. He goes, but if you're a pro like me, you can turn it into a bulldozer. You grab her by her hips, start running her into furniture. He goes, but you got to make the noise. And I'm like, Rodney, I love you. Please get your hand off my ass, because we are at a wedding and it's my grandmother's, so let's not do that. Love you, Rodney.
Good. That's a good one. That's a good one.
Remember that night?
Yeah.
Remember that? Yeah.
I'm gonna try that one.
Do it.
Not with
But it's
my-
got to be on tile. Don't do it on carpet. Then you get a chin burn, and then it,
Then it looks suspicious.
yeah, it'll have a chin burn, because I'm thinking about transgender
It or
shit.
she will have the.
Exactly.
Whoever you're trying that night.
So now, like, let's say you go home with like a Thai person. Well, I was in Thailand, and I went home with this chick ish, and it had the V hole and a wiener. It couldn't look more like a thumb, but it was usable. Would you
That-
still do it?
That's just a wart. I mean, you just go to town.
Doesn't even think about it. Just,
No, it's just a wart.
It's just a huge wart
it's just
Yeah.
a word. It's just a word. It's just a
that
word.
squirts shit when it goes to the bathroom.
Yeah, that's
Ew.
horrible. Ugh.
You. Would you do that, Derek?
I had a situation like that, kind of. I
Today?
used to go out. No, I used to go out with a chick who had a clit longer than probably like your pinky, dude.
She had like
It
instead of
looked
like
a
the
dick.
man in the boat, she had like Shaq in a boat.
Yeah, dude. And the thing that was funny about it was like the girl was fine as hell, dude. But like when she pulled them pants down, man, I was like, whoa,
What is that? Starts flicking it.
You know?
It's like
And-
flapping in the wind and shit.
Yeah, dude. It was about as long as a pinky, man. I was like,
No, thank you.
I don't know. I don't go down on girls.
So speaking of questions that we brought up, earlier,
Because you're black, right?
Well, yeah.
Why don't black people like going down on girls?
I love eating pussy, dude.
No, you
Sorry,
don't.
Mom, if you're listening to this.
You like eating chicken, but you don't like eating pussy?
Oh, I love eating pussy, dude.
Oh God,
I
I'd like to bury my face in it.
Have you
don't
seen my lips, dude? Come on, man.
You put it around your ears.
Oh shit! I like to do chicks that like have experience, like
Oh,
that
yeah.
teach me shit.
I will never in my life have sex with another virgin.
Yeah, I've done it
All
once.
those
and that was
guys,
it.
all those
Never
guys that
had
say,
one.
"Oh, I want to have sex with a virgin," have it.
Hey, it hurts.
Yeah, you need your
It hurts.
Never
They
had
don't let
one.
you do nothing, and they're boring.
Exactly.
They're so
That
boring.
hurts. Shut up. This isn't about
I'm
you.
about to
I'm
handcuff
having my
you.
3 minutes and that's it. Simple as that.
And that includes cuddle time.
Exactly. It's like 10 seconds call time. It's like, all right, get out of here.
It's like one of those hands where you just lay your arm over it, like, it's not comfortable.
You gotta go.
Just
You
go.
gotta go.
I'm gonna call somebody else because you were boring.
Yeah, right.
You know?
You know, and it was cool back in the day, like when you were growing up, like maybe junior high, high schoolish, to like, oh, I took her virginity. Who fucking cares?
Yeah, who cares about that?
I want, like I was saying to Joe last week. I don't know if you guys watched the show. I want, and if anybody's listening that knows a bodybuilder chick, I want to fuck a
throw
bodybuilder.
you around.
I want one to like slam the shit out of me and just fuck me up.
12 minutes, dude.
12 minutes.
12 minutes.
Wow.
12
So,
minutes.
back
Shit
to
goes
our,
goes pretty quick, man.
I think we've talked about fighting for a total of
Yeah.
3 minutes.
All right, I got a question.
But did you have fun though?
Oh,
Are you guys having
absolutely.
fun?
I would do this.
Absolutely.
I would do this again.
For real?
Oh, absolutely.
Awesome.
Yeah, dude. Well, I got a question. What are both of you guys' records?
Oh.
Amateur or pro?
Yeah.
Both.
go ahead.
You want, I did lose one as an amateur.
Okay.
So, I've had a lot of.
Have you
fights.
fought that guy again?
No, actually, I tried to, and he kind of fell off the face of earth. I took the fight.
He was
He's a
scared.
pussy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Truth be told, I shouldn't have taken the fight. I was drunk the night before. I laid hardwood floor down in my house till about 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning with my best friend, and it was just dumb. It was dumb of me. I fought on a Thursday night, and I actually beat the kid, and I drove back from what was it, Port St. Lucie, I think it was. I drove back from Fort Myers. I drove back from Fort Myers to Ocala. I woke up that next morning, 6:30, 7 o'clock. Went to work all day. You know, I work full time. I can't miss work. And anyways, that was Friday. And then Friday night, I got off work. My buddy comes over. And he's about to move in to my I got a spare bedroom. And so he's like, hey, let's lay this hardwood floor down tonight. And I was, sure, why not? And then about that time, I got a call from a promoter. Said, hey, I got a guy and I need to fight you. He needs to fight tomorrow, 145. Can you do it? And I was like, yeah, I'll do it. Sure, why not? So I laid hardwood floor till about 3 o'clock in the morning. Woke up at 8 Saturday morning. Drove to Orlando. Fought the guy at like noon. It was stupid. I shouldn't have fought. I got cocky. I let all my undefeated, record, whatever it was at the time, get to my head. And I ain't gonna lie, he beat the shit out of me.
Really?
He's honest about it.
He beat the hell out of me. I mean, he hit me with a knee, and I was in La La Land for the next 5 minutes.
Really?
Oh yeah, I mean it was
Pretty rough.
Damn.
He put me in a Darce choke, and I fought the Darce choke off pretty good. And then he was like 6 foot tall. He put me in a triangle choke, and I was done for.
Damn.
And I don't like to tap. And, anybody that rolls in the gym will tell you I don't like to tap. I went to sleep.
Oh, for real?
It was one of those things where you go out and you just kind of hit on your way down. Your hand goes limp, and the ref stopped it. So.
Yep.
But that was my only loss. So as an amateur, I think I'm like 12-1 or something like that.
Damn.
And then as
You
a
need
pro,
to find that guy
2-0.
and kick his ass, dude.
Yeah.
But watch, he has like one leg and
But
like
he-
diabetes or some shit.
But,
The diabetes gone.
honestly though, the better fighter that day won. He
Okay.
was more prepared.
He was ready.
He was ready for the fight. I wasn't. And I should have said no, but I let my ego
Right.
get to me, and
That happens.
and I learned a lot that day. I've actually slowed down on taking fights after that.
Okay.
Because it just as an amateur, people wanted me to fight all the time for them because I was going up to 45, I'd go down to 35, and hell, I even fought at 25 a couple times. So I was bouncing around so much that they wanted me because they didn't care, and they knew I didn't care.
So where's the belt at that you won?
It's actually hanging. I got a bar in my house, like a legit bar.
Okay.
And it's in I call it my sports room, my bar, or whatever, my man cave.
It's got a stripper
The
pole in
man
middle of
cave.
it.
It does. I have a stripper pole in the middle of it. I didn't.
Fuck yeah.
We need to do a show
You
from
guys
your
need to come
fucking
down here and do a
house.
show in there, man. I'm telling
So
you.
what about you, Brennan? Your record?
3-1 right now.
Ooh.
Had that one loss to Andrew Nelson, who
We keep name dropping that motherfucker, and you're gonna.
I'm pretty much that's one.
I'll fight Andrew
Calling
Nelson
you
after
out,
you.
Andrew.
Yeah,
Where
pretty
you
much.
at, buddy?
He's got to gain some weight because I'm not fucking cutting that much. You need to do some shit because I'm too fucking fat to do
Yeah,
that.
that fight. That was a freaky situation there. Well, the fight beforehand.
Oh
Right
yeah.
before the fight, there was
Oh
an issue.
yeah, you were talking about
Yeah, there's
that.
a bit of an issue backstage with one of the other coaches for another fighter. He didn't like the way somebody approached him. Thought it was me. I got a hold of him before my fight. Kind of threw me off my game. We had a good first round and a half though.
That's all right.
Put
You
me-
shouldn't put your hands on your knees and take a knee to the face,
Yeah.
like
yeah,
one of the guys
I
at your
did.
gym,
Yeah, that was
our gym, New
Yeah.
Team Trauma.
what needed trauma.
What are we looking at, Derek?
Still good, man.
Okay.
Andrew's not a bad fighter though, so
Yeah, no, he's a
taking,
good fighter. He's great.
taking a loss from Andrew, it's not, it's definitely nothing to be
Ashamed of?
Yeah,
No, not
I wouldn't.
at all.
I wouldn't be ashamed of. He's a good fighter.
Hmm.
I can
And,
gladly take the loss from him. If I was to lose to anybody in the amateur circuit right now, it's probably the only guy there.
At
Yeah.
least you lost to somebody notable. My guy,
Yeah.
that was his first fight, and he whooped my ass.
Oh man,
So I felt like, oh man, I felt about this big. Well, I am this big, but still.
That's
oh,
all
that
right.
sucks.
Hey, man.
Guess you're
You
growing
took that
up.
fight on like a 6-hour notice or whatever.
Yeah, and I
But-
was pretty much,
Exactly,
I was
so-
drinking 3 hours deep when I got the call about the fight.
You know what you should have done?
Oh, my wife said she's watching the show and she's laughing out loud at us.
What
Hello,
did she
Erica.
Hello, name
Hello.
drop.
Dex says that he wants to see your boobies, so send me a text
yes,
of them.
please. I've seen something in a while.
What you
It's
should
been
have
like
done
a
is
week.
you should have went to
Yeehaw.
that fight drunk, bro.
I sat around. They had me sitting in a room. For like
Detox room.
hours. Yeah, that's what it felt like, dude. I imagine a room smaller than this.
Wow.
And no heat, no air, just hot as hell. And I sat in there, and my friend was getting pissed because he's like, "Dude, I'm not even fighting, and I'm like getting hot." This is stupid. It was really just the organization.
So
It was
usually
out.
the rooms I'm in get hot because I'm usually in them.
Oh, come
yeah.
on
It's
now.
rough.
Don't.
It's rough.
I just,
not that
I just,
hot.
I just also want to mention that there's a. I can't even believe I'm fucking doing this. There's a Carlson Gracie Jr. seminar on the 9th at the De La Hiva place in Gainesville, if anybody's interested.
That's Gainesville,
Let me guess,
Florida.
Charles.
Gainesville, Florida. What's that?
Text from Charles.
Yes.
I'm glad he's texting us. I'm glad somebody is.
Yeah, it's working. It's working. We got one listener.
Hey,
And
we
my
got
wife.
two. We
Oh,
got
my
two.
wife. Yeah.
Yeah, we got
But
two.
she's got
Swervy-
hotter. She's
Swervy's
got way
listening.
hotter boobies than Charles, though, which is way nice. Ha
5
ha
minutes.
ha! You already have. Can I show him the ass photo? 5 minutes.
5 minutes.
We got about 5 minutes left. I just want to let everybody know tomorrow night on the Swervy Jones Show, they're backstage at the New Era bus tomorrow night at the House of Blues, live at 10 on the rsntv.net.
Doing it real big.
Yeah, it's going to be a great show. They usually put on a really good show. New Era is pretty badass. And also, don't forget to go to realrebel.spreadshirt.com. Get yourself a T-shirt and check out the RSN store. It helps both shows, me and Swervy. Anything else you guys want to talk about? Promote, pitch out there?
Just
KikaProductions.com.
Promote your next fight, man.
yeah, I just got my
Yeah,
belt.
definitely.
Shit, I'd like to have all you guys there. I mean, videotape and all. I mean,
Sweet.
talk. You know, you can promote the fight.
Well, I think we might. When's your fight? You said in July?
July 27th.
Okay, we'll try to get you back on the show before that. You know,
Definitely, yeah.
really promote that up and get that up for you. And yours is in July too.
Yeah,
so
it should be in July. Hopefully.
Same place or?
No.
I'm still looking at the amateur circuit.
yeah, OEC is where Brennan will be at, and Tampa. Now, are they
Actually-
still at the a la carte pavilion at the?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
And they're actually rumor to mouth to rumor, whatever, however you want to put it.
Ass to
Mouth.
penis.
Yeah, that too. That the RFC is coming back to Ocala sometime.
Oh, for real?
Very nice.
That's.
Are you
just what
fighting
I
on that
hear.
one, maybe?
If I'm not, I'm an idiot.
Yeah.
I would love to. I'd fight anybody, and to be honest,
We have
with you,
no
I'd
local
Look,
talent on this show.
I would look for. I'd look for Gene to fight.
Call that motherfucker out.
He's doing it right
Now
now.
he come down to you, right? Because Jared fights a weight class above you.
Right. Well,
Correct.
Gene, yeah, he's actually dropped. You know, Gene dropped to 125, and now he's fighting for the 125.
Do you think he's
title.
ditching Jared?
Uh,
Because Jared wants a rematch.
no, I don't mean not necessarily that he's
I heard he's
ditching him,
scared.
but I believe
Hmm.
that I believe Gene made the right decision
Yeah.
because 135 stacked. I mean, look who's in 135. Those
Not
are
me.
stacked weight classes.
If I could be at 135, I'd be an
Dude, I
way
haven't been
fucking
135
scaggy looking
since-
motherfucker, wouldn't I?
And here
I'll
I
be
am.
worried about you.
Yeah, Tommy told me, he goes, hey, we ought to get you in a fight in July. I'm like, okay, that'd be great. We'll put you on a 220 catch weight. And I'm like, do you know how fucking big I am? That's a lot of not eating. And I like to eat. I'll go down to, well, like my fight in Sanford, though. I weighed in at 264, and the cat I was fighting was like 310. And the fucking ISKA guy was like, you both are overweight. I'm like, motherfucker, I'm below the UFC fucking weight limit.
Yeah, right.
And he's all like, well, do you still want to fight? Yes,
Yeah.
please.
Yeah, I drove all the way down here.
I didn't fucking come down here for nothing.
Gas isn't cheap. Come on.
And that's something else, you know. Is, you know, when we drive all the way down there like that, you know, whether the fighter makes weight or not, dude, you put 3 months of training in, 4 months of training.
Exactly.
In, and it's like, why not fight?
And I'd like to say, you know, if Rocky's listening, man, that sucks about your fighter
Yeah.
bitching out on you in fucking weigh-ins
I
of
know.
all fucking times.
I know exactly what Rocky's
That's
doing.
fucking bullshit.
That's bullshit.
I think the dude just really got scared because he knew Rocky was going to kick something
Yeah.
out of his mouth. 2 minutes, all right.
They need to do something about that. You know, if you back out of a fight, you know,
You lose all your purse.
Exactly. You lose your money. Well, not to mention, you know, you lose your money.
Take it as a
You lose
loss.
your manhood. You lose
But
your
you get
balls.
suspended for 6 months. Or
Exactly.
Something. I mean, do something.
Get in
Says-
there. If you're going to lose, take your fucking
take
loss
your-
and go home.
Take your loss like a man. You know, I can't tell you how many times I fought my last fight with a broken collarbone because I told Joe, the promoter, that I said, hey, I'll be there. I said, I'll make weight. I broke my collarbone training
Yep.
2 weeks before the fight, and I showed up and fought, with a broken collarbone.
Yeah.
I just...
All right.
You say you're going to do it. Do it.
Sweet. Well, hey, everybody, don't forget to check out Swerve Jones tomorrow night. He's going to be interviewing New Era on their bus tomorrow night at the House of Blues, live at 10, rsntv.net, realrebel.spreadshirt.com. Go get some shirts. Need some gear. Go there. Get some stuff from the RSN store. It helps me. I'll have my shirt on there someday. Be awesome. And it'll be great. Anything else?
Nope.
I don't know what you're pointing at, Derek.
Just
All right, play that exit music.
thank you for coming out.
Yeah, guys,
Thanks,
definitely.
guys.
Rodney, it was great having you, man.
Absolutely. Hope I come back.
I fucking hope so. And Dex, and good luck, man, in July, for real.
Appreciate it.
Well, good to see you on Monday. And Brennan, you always awesome to have on the show. We'll get you guys back on before your next fight, all right? All right, don't forget to check out Swervy Jones tomorrow night. This is Carl Summers with Carl Summers Uncensored, man. Check it out.
Peace out, bitches.